Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Stone who rule well, and the Akim try to falcon us of the earth to your say greetings and shalom to Brother Nash DC Camp. Yep, so challenges, okay, are always gonna be around when you're serving the Lord, okay, and in this flesh. So always expect the difficulties, okay? Expect obstacles, all right, to be in your path as you doing what is righteous, okay, in the name of Mashiach Yahushua, okay? So that you don't have time to be worried and be upset that things are not going your way, but it's for your own good that you're being built up, okay? You're being purified to go through the straight gate, okay? So 2021 is going to be a narrow path, all right, the man of the Lord will have to walk through, okay? It's going to be the year for us to be tried, all right? And who knows, there's going to be 2022 because the Lord, only the Lord knows, okay? So you just have to adhere. And the Lord has already said, take no thought about, of tomorrow and all that stuff, okay? Just deal with what today has to offer you because you don't want to get your mind all worried and overburdened, okay, with the cares of this world, because this world is just nothing but confusion. It's unstable. All right, you hear about all the turmoil that's going on upon the face of the earth. So the only way for you to escape those things is through the holy scriptures. That's what gives you stability when the world is unstable. You come to a safe space, which is the word of the Lord, all right? So I'm going to read from the book of Sirach, chapter 2, right? Because the Lord has already, been letting us know that we need to prepare for these last days, right? He didn't really give us that green light to stay comfortable, right? Give us a green light to prepare for the difficult days ahead, all right? To appreciate, the sweetness and, the chastening, okay, that he sends our way. So Sirach chapter 2 verse 1 says, let me get this real quick. So, it's so motivating when you read the book of Sirach, right? It lets you know what is expected of you as a man of the Lord and the challenges you have to deal with, all right? So it says in Sirach chapter 2 verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Yeah, so the temptation is getting closer and closer and closer. You hear about the Maxine on the news, and you see all these so-called legislators and all these folks from private companies talking about how great it is, for the government to have the option, all right, for the people, to to get the the vaccine, you know, and that it just talk as if the this is gonna solve the problem, but it's not. It's just another fraudulent marketing, that people have to deal with. Yeah, because it's just the way you say it, one thing after the other. That's exactly what Babylon's always about. And the elder Pashai, of the GMS Baltimore camp, or the jab is basically setting you up for the hook. Yeah, so that's exactly what the whole issue is with Esau's promotion. All right, it's always a bait and switch. Get some breadcrumbs, and then people would run and get it, and before you know it, they get trapped up, and that's exactly what the system is all about: trapping up people with bait. All right, so they make everything look as if it's attractive, it works, but they never really, really, really will have to let the people know the reason why they're doing certain things, because it's evil, it's unrighteous, it's nefarious, and That's the time we're living in. All right, people are going to be tempted. All right, so the Lord has already said that He's going to provide a way out for the elect. And then verse 2, Sirach chapter 2, verse 2, set thy heart right and constantly endure. All right, so you have to bear the indignation, all right, of this oppressive society. Let me not say indignation. Let me just say frustration of a government that's running out of time. All right, they are desperate and they are so how you say it, they basically pissed off, man, that they're gonna lose everything that they've worked so hard for, and what they've stolen, and what they've you know killed for. All right, and their wealth is tainted, and they're trying to figure out how they can hold on to it. Okay, when they know that the time of our inheritance is coming to pass. Now they want to change the rules. They're trying to move the goalpost. But the Lord has already told them, it's not going to happen. It's already mentioned in the scriptures, okay? So it says, set that heart right and constantly endure and make not haste in time of trouble. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh is going to show up and deliver our people, okay? So it doesn't say that, it's going to be immediately, but you have to endure. You have to hold on, all right? That's what temptation is about. Okay, so it's a period of time you have to deal with, okay, till helps arrives, okay. So verse 3 says that cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Okay, so that's the reward that we're willing to strive for and to hold on for, okay. And then in verse 4 it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower estate. So don't be crying and don't be losing sleep when you have the enemy knocking on your door with a warrant. They show up to your plantation, with all type of gimmicks, to try to shake your foundation, shake your faith. So you just have to trust in the Lord, okay, because it's the Most High's program. All right, and you should be glad that you're going through this process. All right, you're going through this journey. Okay, it's a pilgrimage. All right, you're getting purified. Okay, on a daily basis. You're growing in the spirit, and the Lord is not going to let your faith falter. So you need to stick to the plan, or stick to the standard. All right. Verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. So once the Most High has found you to be acceptable, it's time for you to go through that adversity. It's time for you to go through that fiery trial. Okay. And there is no exemption. You will go through the fiery trial, because the Lord loves her good quality. The Most High has an affinity for good quality. You know, that's why He made the earth to be perfect. Okay, and then you look at the creations of the Lord. You look at the heavens and everything. So what do you think the Lord is going to expect? He expects perfection. All right. So it's just so beautiful, man. Just like the Lord Shai says, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. So the Lord is gonna bring you to that situation for you to be perfected. Okay, and your senses are gonna be fine tuned, and you will notice that. All right. So another precept will be from the book of First Corinthians. I'm gonna read from chapter 4. All right, because a lot of folks just think, the Lord is just an ATM, prosperity doctrine all day, all night, but they don't understand that tough times are coming. The times of Jacob's trouble. It's about to be revealed, all right? And our folks are going to get tested, man. Tested, 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 We're going to be put through the heat, all right? So, First Corinthians chapter 4, I want to read from verse 9. For I think that the Most High had set forth us, the apostles, last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men. So always remember what you signed up for, man. You signed up to go through this, situation, man, because you have to move on to the next level. Okay, for you to attain salvation through Yahushua, you have to accept, the contract. All right, so you're gonna be put to the test. You're gonna be put on Front Street, Main Street, whatever street it is, and you know you're gonna be exposed, to the elements of this world, and you just have to hold on, because the angels are watching you. You're right. The people are looking at you. All right. So the Lord, we have to, be your guide and your support in these days. All right, because it's gonna be hard, but you just have to trust in the Lord. Okay, never put your trust in the flesh or in the reasonings of man. And then verse 10 says that we are fools for Hamashiach Yahushai's sake. But ye are wise in Hamashiach Yahushai. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. All right. So for the young folks coming in those times, waking up, they won't be really exposed. But after a while, once they get to a certain level, they will have to deal with the temptation. Okay. So, we men of the Lord that are dealing, the word of the Lord to the people, we are giving the people the knowledge that they need. Yeah, we're going to be put out there. So there is no excuses, okay, when we're being put, up there. And, folks just think that, why can't these guys just give in? We're not here to give in, all right? We have to finish the work that the Lord gave us, okay? And then verse 11 says, even unto this present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place. All right, so remember, we're still under the curses, and it's a responsibility. We have to accept when you're doing the work of the Lord. All right, and labor, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it, being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscouring of all things unto this day. All right, so that's a badge of honor you have to wear, okay, with your head held high. All right, so you don't be ashamed of the Lord, okay, because the Lord Yahushua has already said, if you're ashamed of Him, before the world, He's gonna be ashamed of you before the Heavenly Father. If you are confident and you willingly glad to accept, the gospel, and to praise the name of the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, no matter what your situation is, He's going to confess your name before the Heavenly Father. All right? So that's a beautiful thing you have to understand, man. The Lord is always going to walk out the way for you. All right? So another precept will be from the book of Lamentation, chapter 3. Yeah, so never take your calling for granted. All right, I'm going to read from verse 26. It says, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord Yahweh. By Shem El Shai, by Shem El Kwakadash. So while you're going through this difficult time, always remember, it's the Lord's program, so you just have to hold your peace. All right. The scripture also talks about a wise man doth scarcely smile, and he never uses many words. Okay, so always remember, it's a beautiful thing, man, to have this wisdom. And then verse 27 says, it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth. So while you have the energy, it's the best time for you to serve the Lord. All right, that's when you're gonna be more productive. All right, you understand. It's better for you to gain this wisdom early Okay, while your mind is fresh, while you're still agile, get it while you need it. Strike while the iron is hot. That's what the Apostle Ramlab always say. Strike while the iron is hot. Okay, so when you're hot, when you're young and you're fresh, and your mind is very, 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 very receptive to this knowledge, that is the best time of your life for you to get with the Lord. Okay, and then verse 28 says, He seated alone and keepeth silence, because he had borne it upon him. So this word of the Lord will put you in a time for meditation. All right, to pray, to fast, all right, to study, and you will move to the next level. All right, that's exactly what the chastening of the Lord is about. All right, it makes you sober. All right, it keeps you, grounded. All right, and that's one thing people don't realize, that serving the Lord is something that makes your mind, you know, think deeper. All right, get access to the depth of knowledge or the wisdom that Lord Abba Shema Shai has deemed to be necessary for you to have access to. Okay, so one more precept. Let's see. No, okay, I read verse 29 and verse 30. It says, He putteth his mouth in the dust. If so be, there may be hope. All right. So there is always hope for the elect. All right. We know there is hope for us. All right. He giveth his cheek to him that smiteth him. He is filled full with reproach. So you're going to be reproached for serving the Lord. All right. For standing firm in this last days. All right. Because the name of the Lord is worthy to be defended. So when you make yourself available for that service, oh boy, the rewards. Uh, you can't put a number on it, man. You can't really describe it, but just say, it's, you're gonna be blessed. That's all I can say, man. It's that simple. You will be blessed. So now the precept be from the book of Second Timothy, chapter 4. I'm gonna read verse 8. Let's see. Second Timothy, chapter 4, verse 8. So it says, Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, all right, which the Lord, all right, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not only me, all right, and not to only me, but unto all them also that love is appearing. Yep, and that's exactly what we're looking forward to. That's what we're fighting for. All right. So always remember what what you've been called to do, and AKA your call of duty. Okay. So never let your obstacles in the coming days and months, you know, deter you from attaining that goal that's so precious to you. Okay. Because remember that crown, man, that crown of righteousness. Oh my God! Once you have it, it's yours forever, it's for eternity. All right. So that's the beautiful thing about serving the Lord. All right. You will always be taken care of. All right. So always remember, it's gonna be a roller coaster. All right, in the coming days and months, man. Okay. So you don't know how much time we have left. So you just have to, be patient, all right, and put your trust in the Lord. So Sirach chapter 7, verse, let me see, let's see, if we can find this. Yeah, it's gotta be let me see, Ecclesiastes. Yeah, it's gotta be Ecclesiastes. All right. All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 19. It says, wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city. All right, I read it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 19. Wisdom strengtheneth the wise more than 10 mighty men which are in the city. Yeah, so wisdom is exactly what's going to keep you stable, all right? All that signs of weakness that you've been battling all these years is going to become a thing of the past once you begin to associate yourself with the doctrine of Hamashiach Yahushai and you fellowship with him in the spirit. So what you're expecting to do for you is going to make you faithful, just like he was faithful, all right, to carry that cross, was faithful to let the disciples know what is at the end of the journey for them. All right. So that's the point that I can hope you be edified and don't fold under pressure. Don't give in to your frustration. All right. And expect the difficulties, man, to come. And don't let your frustrations weigh you down. All right. Shalom.